Okay, so next, now that I've got this area, these areas laid in here, I haven't put the ceiling down in this lower area yet in the corridors, and that's because it was different from these other ones. Um, in actuality, what I want to do, I had those ceilings at 9 foot originally, but I'm going to pull this ceiling, right? That one there and that one there as well. I'm going to bring those down to 8 feet, okay, so that they're even all the way across. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and reshare. My apologies. Um, it'll be on the video. Sorry about that. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and locate my doors in here now. How I would get into this lab. So in order to start doing something like this, I'm going to use a tool that's helpful. I don't always have to cut a section. Sometimes, and I want you all to be aware of this, that I can create different types of elevations in here. And if I want to create an elevation view, right, I'll click here, and over here it's a building elevation, or I can create an interior elevation. So when I click there and I come over here, you see how this little thing kind of flips back and forth? And then as I move it down, I click, put it in place, right? And then I can scroll over to this and I can double click that front portion of it. And now I've got another elevation in there. That's pretty helpful, isn't it? So I want to go ahead and I'll make this a SD. I'll shade that view, and really where I'm looking is back in this direction in this elevation 1A. And so what I want to do is create a door into this lab. And if you remember, the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to change my grid around a little bit. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to unpin that and delete that mullion. And then this add remove segments, I took away that segment there, right? And so if I know this dimension between these is only like 3'2", I probably want to make sure I have plenty enough room in there for an actual door and then a side light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go to architecture, and then I'm going to go to curtain grid, right? And I'm going to say I want one of these to come over, about, let's say, 6 inches from there, right? But I don't want that whole, mullion in there, right? And I don't need this curtain grid, so I'm going to remove that segment. And what I'm going to do is come in here now, and I'm going to hover in here, and I'm going to tab, 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 click, right? And I'm going to unpin that. And now that it's unpinned, remember what I can do? I can go in here and I can put the door. But is my single door in there yet? No. I need to go load that, right? So, okay, I can load that. I can go to Insert, Load Family. And under here, I can go to what? I can go to Doors. And I can say, let's see, I don't want that double glass. I want that curtain wall single glass, right? That's the one I'm looking for. So I say, okay. And now I can come back in here and go tab, 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 click. It's already unpinned. And now I can go ahead and put that single glass door in there, right? So now I've got a door in that end. But that looks kind of funky, doesn't it? So on the front of this, can I go align to here? That? Nope, I can't move that. So what I have to do is unpin it. And now that it's unpinned, can I move it over so that it's even and it looks a little better? Nope, I can't do that, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to go in here too, and I'm going to say remove that segment, right? So now I'm going to come back in, and I should have probably left that other segment there. I just go to architecture, curtain grid, and I can say, can I get one right in the middle there? Let me see if I place it there. Nope, that didn't work out well. That didn't work out well at all. But let's see if I can work my way through it and then align to here. No, it's not letting me do that. Let me go ahead and see now if I can move this curtain grid segment over here. Now I can, it deleted my other grid line. That's terrible. Let's see if I can go ahead and place, it took my door out, so I'm going to undo that. I don't want to do that. I want to shorten this and remove that segment down there, right? And then let's see if I can delete that segment. No, I'm just going to delete it out. I'm going to go ahead and fix this. Let me pause it. Well, no, I'm not going to pause it. I'm just going to keep going, because what actually I could do in this instance, you know, in order to make this portion of it right, I need to actually put in a whole nother grid, one segment, right? And if I can put in one segment, can I stick that one segment up here and get that to cooperate with me? I hope so. Yep, there we go. So it's just the one segment, and then maybe it'll allow me to move that one segment over. Sorry I had so much grief here, but that's Revit for you sometimes. Let's see if I move this over just slightly, will it finally? No. If I nudge it, no, it won't even let me nudge it because it's locked there. See, these can be complicated sometimes, and it's all right that I'm having a little trouble with it, because it shows you that, you know, we're not always going to get that portion of it. You're going to have to fight Revit for what you want sometimes. So what I'm going to do, I'll go ahead and stop here. I'll fix this, and then I'll come back and show you how I fixed it in the next video as I'm uploading this one, okay?